everybody. I'm Tom Vessel.
I'm Chris Yee.
And I'm Joey Evans.
And today we're taking a look at Dice Tower news. You might have noticed in the heading it said May 8th, but that's because the dates, I'm all off on dates.
Doesn't matter. Yeah. We're not confined by dates anymore.
No, I'm confined by today's dates. Our anniversary.
Again, we're not confined by dates.
My wedding anniversary.
When did you remember, by the way?
When my wife said, happy anniversary. And I was like, yes.
Really?
No. I remember before that.
Sure you did.
No. She actually forgot when I was like,
Really?
we're going to go out to eat tomorrow. She's like, why? The move has really flummoxed us. And we were both like, I didn't get you a card. That's fine. We don't need to give Hallmark money for our anniversary.
No, I agree.
That's true, yeah. You make a nice handmade card. Last year for Mother's Day, gave Wendy a card. It's a white sheet of paper folded in half that said, Happy Mother's Day. I ordered our daughter to do something nice for you. Written in black Sharpie. Hallmark got none of my money.
I don't want to be like Chris.
No, I didn't give her a card for Mother's Day. I gave her a bag.
I have 7 children. They handled everything.
Well, mine's not old enough or responsible enough to do that.
You have another daughter.
That's true. She called her, so I guess I'm good, right?
You're good.
All right. Hear that, Alex?
Anyway, welcome to the news. Hey, if you like the Dice Tower and you want to sell some of your used games, check out Dice Tower District. Oh, that's one of our links below. And also Patreon if you want to support Dice Tower year-round. We can definitely use that as times change, and Chris spent all our money on a white piece of paper.
It's true. They're can't expensive. Hold me back.
He took it from the office and used the black. That was like 0.001 cent.
Use your pen. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get into the news. Here we go. So, news-wise, here's the date. We got this date correct. Okay, so I just thought this was amusing. Square Enix is bringing out more starter decks for Final Fantasy TCG, which no one's going to play because they're all going to go buy Final Fantasy Magic. That's not true. I'm surprised at how well this game has done.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, the fact that it's lasted more than a year, more than 2 years.
That is impressive for a TCG.
It's mind-blowing. I think it's mostly the theme is like carrying it over.
Have you played it?
Oh, absolutely.
I read the rules and looked through the cards, and I was like, no, I don't care.
Really?
Yeah.
Will I look through the cards physically or just like online?
Yeah, I bought a couple decks. I'm a sucker.
Oh, I didn't even realize these were available stateside.
I may have gotten it at Essen.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember where I got it. So, all right.
Fear my Moogle deck, indeed.
Games Workshop has sued a bunch of online sellers in the U.S. federal court, alleging trademark infringement and false designation of origin. What I found amusing about this news story is they've kept the defendants sealed because that way they don't want to tip them off about the investigation. But also, you know who you are.
Wow.
Fair, yeah. Well, it could be any one of us who owns an online game store that sells fake Games Workshop stuff. I'm selling lots of decks of Final Fantasy, the trading card game, as official Games Workshop merchandise.
I saw one guy posted a thread. It was like, Games Workshop is not like they used to be. They're not the company they used to be. They're coming after me, and it's not fair. And people went to his Etsy page, and he was basically selling mugs and stuff with Games Workshop logos on it. And people were like, that's trademark infringement, buddy.
Yeah. Sometimes you're like, oh. Other times you're like, oh, we get it.
Yeah, there was a day, and this day was not long ago, maybe less than 20 years, where Games Workshop was telling people to pull down files on BGG for their game. People were making like player aids and stuff, and Games Workshop was doing that. And everyone hated them.
That's an overreach.
But the company has since restructured, completely different people, and it's better.
But you have to enforce your own trademarks. You just can't not
now,
do
they're
that
not
within
Warhammer,
reason.
right?
That's what Games Workshop is, yeah.
Okay, because I know they had a problem with at first were going after the STLs, people designing things, and they kind of backed off from that too, right? Or maybe they didn't. We're about to find out.
It's got to be, I mean, it is weird. And, I mean, we have seen for sure, so with the Dice Tower ourselves, we don't enforce the name Dice Tower. Like if someone makes a Dice Tower, I'm not like, you can't say that.
Yeah.
For a couple reasons. One, it would make me look like a jerk. I would be a jerk. Two, Dice Towers existed before our show did.
Right.
And they were called Dice Towers.
True.
There's a game on Board Game Geek, the Dice Tower game.
Yeah.
And I talked to that person because I said, I know you're talking about the game has Dice Towers in it, but it looks like it's a game we made because it's called the Dice Tower game. but also no one's played the game or anything. So,
Did I ever tell you that Disney thing that I had a show at Disney and they were doing like somebody did like balloons for like Mickey, and I'm like, because there's a lawyer there, I'm like, did you guys like, is that copyright infringement? He goes, we're not that aggressive. I guess 15 years ago they went after some daycare that like painted Mickey on their walls, and they sued them, and this blew up, right? Then Hanna-Barbera flies in artists to do their entire walls into Hanna-Barbera characters, and the guy's like, it made us look bad. So he's like, we're more cognizant.
Yeah, but anyone who's claiming this is official Games Workshop merchandise that I'm selling, and it's a variable quality,
And it's on Etsy. I mean,
you have to enforce your own trademarks there.
some of those I wonder how they're not sued yet.
alrighty, we've already talked about this when it was on crowdfunding, but now this is coming out very soon. A new expansion for Root, coming August, which I would assume means it will be at least some copies will be at Gen Con, and people will run for them if so. This is the Homeland expansion, 3 new factions, 2 new maps. At this point, there is a lot of factions for Root.
That's insane.
You know, it's funny. I've never actually played an alternate map. I've played different factions and stuff. I don't know how much the maps. No, I've played on the river map, or is that the basic map? Did it already have a river? There's a lot of Root stuff I've not played.
It's more the factions for me. I guess the map would be good, but
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff in this, and I think, I mean, you have to go deep into the game, but I mean, I'm glad it exists, and that's cool.
I'm all about the lily pad diaspora. Did I pronounce that correctly? Diaspora?
I don't know how to pronounce that word, but I am good at pronouncing every other word.
Fair.
Alrighty. So Aries has picked up some U.S. distribution deals, and it's for 2 pretty big companies I like games from, Albi and Tabula Games. Mm-hmm. They're, of course, worried about tariffs and everything, but they decided to do this anyway to pick up these partnerships. So just showing you some of the games. The top 2, Dirt Dust and Severton, are both from Albi. They're both coming out this year.
they're good.
They both look really good, actually. And Severton is designed by Vlada Gavato. Sorry, yes.
Oh,
I knew it was a
interesting.
big name designer. So
Thank you, disembodied voice.
And then Tabula Games, The Last Spell is coming out this year, I think. And then Volfer and Guilds came out. We just talked about Tabula Games yesterday, actually.
In crowd serving.
Yeah, is that already
Trash
out,
Panda
or-
game.
The Volfer and
Yeah.
Guilds? It's in our
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
I knew
that
I'd
one's
seen
been out
reviewed
before.
pile, probably
I
somewhere.
knew I'd seen it.
All right. So
That's cool.
anyway, this is cool because
Yeah.
I like both of these companies a lot, Tabula and Albi.
Well, and I like Aries, I mean, so yeah, this is seems like a good deal for all 3 of them.
Yeah. Alrighty, Gamma Trade Show has finally decided they're moving to Baltimore, one of the worst kept secrets in the industry. They narrowed it down to multiple cities, and it's in Baltimore. Currently, it is in Nashville. Not Nashville. Louisville. Sorry, Louisville.
Louisville.
But they're going now to Baltimore. So if you want to go to the Gamma, that's not happening next year. It's happening in 2027, I believe.
Oh, so it's Louisville until then?
Yeah, well, next year. One more year
okay.
in Louisville.
Louisville.
Yes.
Louisville.
That's how the
This
locals
isn't New
pronounce it.
Orleans.
No.
Lawville.
Have you ever been to Baltimore?
I have.
Once, a long time ago.
Edgar Allan Poe is buried there. I went to see his grave. It is not as exciting as I thought.
They have a great aquarium.
Do they really? Baltimore?
Yeah. I went there 30 years ago.
Is it still good?
Oh, wait, not 30.
Do they still have water?
Almost 40 years ago. Maybe it sucks now. I don't
That's
know.
true. Those don't keep.
But it's growing so big, and so they're going to Louisville. Oh, they're going to Baltimore. Sorry.
That is a step up.
Alrighty. Hey, Barrage, a digital edition of Barrage is coming out May 15th. That's today. Happy Armed Forces Day.
Is that today?
Yeah, I know that's because we got married. I was like, Armed Forces Day.
I'll never forget this day.
Most important day of my life.
That's pretty smart of you, Tom.
Oh, yeah.
Proud of you.
It was the Saturday in May that was open, okay? There was no...
Like, okay.
It was 2 days after graduation. I was like, we get married. All right. So there's a new company. I think it's a new company, right?
It is a new company, yep.
A brand new company called Gamehead. Gamehead is the creative director of Gamehead is Paul Solomon, who is known for what, Chris?
Dang it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the spot because I forgot.
His Games Workshop
I think it's in
Etsy
there,
store.
isn't it? It's
Oh, Honey Buzz. Honey Buzz.
Yes.
Stamp swap. Genotype. Yeah, we knew that.
Yeah, okay.
That's why I have show notes. Anyhow. Anyway, GameHead is a new company with a bunch of small games that they're going to be launching at Geekway to the West. He said this weekend, but I think we got this news last week. Or did we get it this week? Is Geekway this weekend or last weekend?
I don't know, but I know it's not in Baltimore.
I haven't seen any pictures of Geekway to the West, so I'm assuming it's this coming weekend. Anyway, there's 6 titles that they're launching in Wave 1. Now, these are not all brand new games, as evidenced by the first one here, Venture Angels, because I both played and reviewed this game. This is a Bruno Feduti stock market game.
Okay.
So it's a little kooky, a little wild. I gave it a 7. I enjoyed it.
That doesn't sound like my Fi Duty.
like the chaos and stuff.
Yeah.
Also, first class letters. The mail truck is driving too fast. I don't know why that
Never
amused me so
happens.
much. Let's see. That's first class letters. It's a roll and write. And Peter Hayward is the designer of this.
Ah,
Nice, yeah.
So I like his stuff. No loose ends.
This was originally Shut the Books. This is a Trick Taker by Taiki Shinzawa.
Oh wow, you know this one?
Yeah.
The trick taking one.
Yeah, no. I'm actually really excited about GameHead stuff here. They have like 6 games, I think it is, that they're announcing here. Yeah, this one's exciting because Shut the Books is one of those hard to find games that now is getting a broader release.
Foolish Fool. Goofy rules make foolish fools. And this sounds a lot like Maui or games like that, where
Which
you're
one's
adding
Maui?
rules to games.
skip
Oh,
Maui.
okay.
Really? That's what you got from my Maui thing?
There was, I had to Princess Bride.
It's pronounced Mauiville.
This is the one I'm probably least looking forward to, but
Do you actually call the game Maui or Mao?
What's it spelled like?
is it Mao Zedong?
That's what I've always heard it called Mao, like the one that people don't know the rules to.
You know what? I think it is Mao, but I think there's a published version called Maui.
Oh, okay, that might be.
But there's
it.
also Meow.
Yeah.
It's confusing. Either way,
Meowiville.
it's one of those games that everybody loves, but once you become a gamer, you're kind of like, do I have to still play this?
Oh,
Have you
I
played
hate
these
it.
games?
No, I
It's
don't
basically
think.
like it's like an Uno game or something like that. A
Right.
basic game, but you have secret rules that no one knows except you, and if someone breaks it, there's some penalty.
They have to draw a card
Sometimes
usually.
you bop them on the head or whatever.
Really?
Yes.
I have not played that.
Yeah, and then you just keep adding rules until it's chaos. Everyone's peeling in laughter, and I'm like, Ticket to Ride's also fun.
Wow.
All right, Corgi Pileup. This is going to be, people are going to buy it just based on that cover.
Corgis
Side
are
pepper
cute,
artwork,
though.
man. Yeah.
There's another trick-taking game. This is one that Paul Solomon himself is designing along with Steve Ellis. Sai Beppu is the artist.
What's really funny is I saw this announced on Twitter, RIP, X.
Yeah.
Go and give it to you. And I was like, oh, wow, cool. This game looks really exciting. And Paul Solomon himself was like, it's okay. You might like the Shut the Books one better. I'm like, okay, at least he's humble. What was that one? The investigation one, whatever that was called. But this looks adorable. Come on.
And then the last game from them is Trinket Trove, a set collection game, and this is Sandra Tang and Manny Vega. So this one, those two designers themselves. Oh, wait. Oh, Manny Vega's the artist. Sorry.
Sundara's the artist, right? Sundara Tang did.
Well, I don't know. Their
Flamecraft?
names are on the front there.
Well, sometimes artists are credited as. I know that she's the artist of Flamecraft.
Yeah.
And Manny Vega's the designer.
It has that
of
look too,
Flamecraft.
that cover.
So
Yeah, but then that says Rocco Privatera, but the
maybe she's a co-designer.
I don't know. Oh, sorry. The art and graphic design is by Sandra Tang and Manny Vega. All right, so they didn't even mention the designers.
Oh, not Manny. Manny Vega.
yeah,
Got
yeah.
it. Okay, I said
Okay.
the wrong Manny.
Anyway, I'm really interested in this one. So actually, I'm interested. I'm a big fan of these new companies that are making a bunch of little games.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
They gotta be good. We're still gonna call them out if they're garbage, but little is not bad.
That cover's cute too.
All right, Umataka won the Golden Box Board Game Awards, the Game of the Year. I did a search for this Golden Box Board Game Awards because I saw this announced in another news thing, and it's hard to find.
So all you have to do to enter is have a box that's gold.
I don't know. This This is players are competing with their worker and dog meeples to hunt, cook, gather jade, and craft pottery. So this is from publisher Dotakusha, which means Bronze Bell House. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see. I'm sure this one will come to America at some point if it's good like that.
Yeah.
That's cool. But no, I've never heard of that award. Is that what you said you were looking up?
Yeah, I
Okay.
didn't hear of it either. I have heard of these next awards here. These are the UK Game Awards. So let me. Whoops. No.
Spoiler.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
there
the
it
mouse.
is.
I got it. Ah!
Maui's.
Gonna give it to.
So rather than make slides, I thought I would just show off the awards here. This is a little video they made showing off the nominees and then the Judges Award. And then later on, you can vote on the People's Choice Awards. I think it's from the same 3 categories. So we have Harmonies, Rapamine, and Cubed.
Those are good ones.
And Harmonies won, and what was that? That was the
Abstract award.
Abstract Award.
Accessory.
It's a map library. What
right.
is that about?
Duncan Rhodes.
That makes sense.
Hobby case. Okay.
And this is American-style board games. And this one I was surprised on. Potions of Azul won.
Wow.
Although that's definitely a Euro game. Best expansion. Have you played any of those?
Navoria played. Not
Mini
played that one.
Express.
Not tried the Mini Express
Map
one.
Pack 2.
Okay.
Best card
Oh
game.
yeah, that's gotta be.
That's got to be Lord of the Rings, right?
Yes, but I love how they TLOTR, TFOTR. Children's game.
Played all these.
Micro Macros, my guess.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes.
Oh.
Best dice
Come on,
game.
Australis. Pina
Pina
Colada
Colada
Ice
Ice.
is pretty good.
Okay,
Australis.
but
That's
Australis
the
is
better game.
not a dice game.
No, I
There's
didn't
dice
see
in
that.
it.
It's a dice drafter.
Steady.
Galactic
Oh,
Cruise.
I haven't played Galactic
no,
Cruise.
Steady.
That-
Never mind.
That's the Euro game
Yeah.
winner.
American style Euro game.
Family.
Critter Kitchen, probably. I would.
Navoria?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think I played any of these.
These are miniature rules. You're not going to care.
God, come on.
Oh,
God.
good job, Armored Clash.
New miniature range. Frostgrave. Come on, Frostgrave.
Frostgrave.
Armored Clash is sweeping these awards.
They bought the judges off. Party game.
Ooh, go to Landmarks? No, Constantine is good.
It's going to be the last one.
The same
game.
That's a good choice. I like the same game. Lord have mercy on us as an RPG.
Well, I hope
adventure.
that wins. Yes.
Hey!
You know people voted for the name on that one. 100%. Oh, Magnus Archives.
Interesting.
Okay, now I have to play it then.
I don't know if I want to play that one. That's super spooky.
So dark. Oh.
Board game strategique.
Cyclades versus
Cyclades?
Perch. I love that.
Wow, but that Cyclades game.
They're both area
How did
control
Cyclades
games,
get on there?
actually.
It
That's
just
true.
came out. Best variant. Oh, that's their new way of.
Oh, that's not going to be the last time. Oh, my.
Wow.
Wait, is that even out?
Yes,
Yeah,
we
Joe
reviewed it.
Card game is going to be Castle Combo, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice
wow.
surprise.
Did not see that. All right.
Gaming novelty. Oh, no.
Oh, that's good.
RPG expansion. Come on, Twilight 2000.
The year
One Ring.
2000.
Okay.
Is that all? All right.
Yeah,
Wow,
so
okay.
anyhow,
It's exciting.
whoops. I forgot to bring the mouse back down here.
Bring it down. Bring it around.
Okay,
town.
so anyway, yeah. So there's a couple problems with the UK Games Expo. I believe you can only be nominated if you are at the expo.
Really?
Yeah,
What's your present to win?
I think so. So therefore, a lot of games are not going to be there. Now, the UK Games Expo
That's-
is one of the biggest expos in the world now. It's probably number 3 for board games.
It's also the case for the Golden Box Awards, by the way. That's true.
So I think these awards, but again, Judge's Choice, sometimes I look at them and go, I don't know what you're putting them in there. And the People's Choice is just going to be the most popular game in the
Yeah.
3 things. But they're better than they used to be. They were pretty bad a few years ago, the UK Games Expo Awards, so they're getting better.
Good enough.
All right, Hot Streak. So Hot Streak is a new game from CMYK.
Pick of the week. Pick of the week.
Yeah, I agree.
This is an unusual one. So
In-stream.
basically, I went through the rules a little bit, and it's seems like it barely qualifies as a game.
Never mind.
It has a little bit of
Blood Bowl. Say Blood Bowl.
no.
I was thinking the same
What's one of my favorite games?
Magical Athlete.
No, not well. They're also printing that. This company.
They
Cosmic
are.
Encounters?
No, the horse racing game.
Oh, Ready Set Bet?
Ready Set Bet. Sorry, I don't know why. It's like it looks like Ready Set Bet, where you're betting on these things as someone is moving them, but they're very chaotic and go in different directions. They're basically 4 mascots for like different teams that are running in a race. Have you ever seen a mascot race? They're always really
Yeah,
funny.
I love those. Yeah, they're fantastic.
I love everything about a mascot. If I go to a sports game, I'm like, forget the game.
Yeah.
What's the mascot doing?
Yeah.
The Philly Fanatic is the greatest mascot in the history of just mascots.
Was that your
period.
childhood watching him?
Oh, yeah. The Philly Fanatic is amazing.
What's the name of the really scary hockey Muppet? The Grizzy or Gruzlo or whatever his name is?
Gretzky?
No. He wasn't a Muppet.
Okay. Look like it. Canada.
Anyway, so this is coming. Actually, I believe you can buy it right now from them. It looks more toy than not, but who knows? It might be good. We'll let you know.
100% play that.
Oh, that one fell over. This is the last piece of news, I think.
Yeah, this is big news, though. 7 Wonders dice game. People are going to go crazy over this. I'm not as enthused as everybody else, mostly
Really?
because there's so many roll and write games out there. But Repos has not done me wrong.
Nope.
Right, but how
They've
many
been-
roll and write games exist based on previously popular games, Tom?
None.
It's the first time it's been done.
Got you there, man.
Yeah, so that's I guess that's my concern is that most dice games that are based, I'm trying to think what my favorite dice game that's based on another popular game is, because usually I like original roll and writes.
That
Like
is...
Rogers of the Ganges, I played it and I was like, well, I could just play Rogers of the Ganges.
Yeah, no, I
You
like the
know-
basic game far more.
Moon Rollers.
I've not played that one.
Okay.
You like that one better than the base game?
the Moonraker? It's
You don't like
quicker.
Moonrakers, though.
I like it. It's just a lot.
You're not good negotiating, that's why.
I do hate negotiation.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Sometimes.
That's why he's working for the Dice Tower.
Yeah.
I was like, Joey, do it for free. He's like,
Oh.
no.
Fine.
All right. Disembodied voiceover that makes a good point. Fleet the Dice game is like the...
I was going
that's
to
the
say
number one
that.
example.
But
Yeah, but does anyone play Fleet? We have to talk about a popular game. I'm talking about popular game. I don't consider Fleet to be popular.
It had its heyday, but the dice game definitely kind of like...
It was a very short heyday because
Yeah.
Fleet Dice game came out and that's all people talk about.
Right, stop moving the goalpost.
No, you moved the goalpost. I said popular games. I'm not moving the goalpost back. Alrighty. Well, there you go, folks. Not a ton of news this week, but some interesting stuff. We have Origins on the horizon. We have new games are showing up here at the Dice Tower all the time. We'll be reviewing them over the next couple months. As you see them, we're playing games. In fact, we're playing games tomorrow. Wee.
and Saturday
Wee.
And
and
Saturday.
Sunday.
No.
Oh.
No, I'm going to do Sunday.
What?
Swim. Alrighty, so that is it for the news. Until next time, I'm Tom Vassell.
I'm Chris Yee.
I'm Joy Evans.
See y'all.
At 2.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us for that video. If you haven't yet, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hey, make sure you check out what's happening where I'll cover an app on an iOS or a Switch device, and you can check it out along with me. Thanks very much. You've been watching The Dice Tower.